Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back. Rhonda Boyle here, and we're talking about growing and developing the StrengthsFinder talent theme of includer. People high in includer want to include other people. They know how it feels to be excluded, and they're very sensitive to people who are on the outside. So let's see, only about 12% of people who have taken the assessment, which is nearly 17 million at the time of this recording, only about 12% of people have this in their top 5, this includer talent. So listen up. These are some ways to grow and develop your includer talent into strength. Number 1, people watch. You love people, and you need to find ways to be out and about among them so that that's where you enjoy interacting with them and bringing them in and so forth. And so you'll really get a kick out of getting other people working together, right? The more you're out and about. Tip number 2, culture shift. Get involved with groups that have multiple diversities and different types of people from different types of backgrounds. You'll start to notice openings, and you'll be able to create cross-cultural connections because that's the kind of thing that you do. Tip number 3, notice the newbies. You notice people who are on the outskirts, and also, so that's where a new person is probably going to be. Sharpen your eye so you can make note of new people as they come into the community, and you can grab them quick, because your best place is going to be on the outskirts where you're noticing the new people hanging out, or the people who are late, or the newbies who aren't quite sure what they're doing. And so you're the good one who can bring them in. Tip number 4, hang out. Sometimes you meet people on the outside that want to stay on the outside. So hang out with them out there, get to know them on their terms. They'll start to warm up a little more quickly by the privacy of it. And you're all about pulling out the welcome wagon, pulling it up to wherever it needs to go. So follow their lead until they feel comfortable. Maybe they don't want to go all the way to the center. Tip number 5, info share. Make sure that if you're working on a project, on a team, that all of your teammates get to provide input during the process. Tip number 6, underdog advocate. You notice when the underdog is not being heard or included. And so become an advocate for their key causes so that their voice can be heard. You can make sure you're in a great position to make sure that their causes and the things they're interested in get brought to the front of the attention. Tip number 7, accountability team. You need one because you know how others feel when they're excluded. You cannot not include someone, right? Well, unfortunately, this puts you in a position where some people take advantage of you. And the only way to avoid that is to have, create an accountability team around you so that they give them permission that when they're aware of you being taken advantage of, because remember, you don't see it until it's way too late often. And so give them permission to speak into your life about what they see, and carefully discern what they're sharing with you so that you can grow and develop into being an excellent includer without getting yourself taken advantage of. So there you go, 7 ways to grow and develop your includer talent. Number 1, quickly watch people. Number 2, culture shift. Number 3, notice the newbies. Number 4, hang out with people who are hanging out in the back end. Tip number 5, be sure that everyone has the chance to share their information. Tip 6, be an advocate for the underdog. And tip number 7, create an accountability team around you. So there you have it. This is Rhonda Boyle. Thanks for joining me on this trip to grow and develop the StrengthsFinder talent theme of includer. Can't wait to work with you soon. Bye-bye.